How y'all been? What's up, Ivory? What's up, Jamie? Mm-mm. Mm. First Sevilla on Mother's Day. I like it. I like it. I like it. That is awesome. I am so proud of you. Congrats. Congrats, congrats, fam. All right, guys. So I had to take some time off and get some things done around the house. Okay? Had to shift a lot of energy going on. A lot of cleaning. A lot of cleaning, okay? It's time to get rid of some old, get some new in, fam. Oh, goodness. All right. Grab my notebook here. So some of the things I was picking up on. What's up, like a sluts? Thank you for that membership too, boo. Appreciate you. So y'all just bear with me. I'm gonna get y'all some classes up for just our members, since our members are picking up. But guys, I just had to slow down a little bit. Okay, y'all may be feeling that. You might have felt a lot of like heavy energy, sluggish that you were in, and you're coming out of it now. You're feeling the energy piping back up. You may be feeling that heaviness off of the chest lifting. A little which way do I go kind of feeling. You know, do I go left? Do I go right? Do I go up? Do I go down? Where we going? You know, you kind of got a lot of things in front of you, fam, that you've been working on, putting together. Some things are kind of coming together. Some things is still being tweaked. I'm getting a lot of flooding energy. Okay, it's what I'm picking up on. A lot of flooding energy. A lot of that flooding water energy, but the fire is piping, okay? That's making any sense to you guys. That's what I'm getting. You may be seeing some of the numbers 888-222-444-777. I have been picking up on several different body parts, ankles, legs, and shoulders. Pay particular close attention to those, your hands, shoulder, arms, and legs, your extremities. You may be feeling some pulling, some weight gain in there, some fluid weight gain. I'm picking up on a lot of the lymphatic drainage. Make sure y'all doing your spiritual baths. And for those that is not aware of how to actually mix your spiritual bath, again, equal portions of at least a half a cup of baking soda, a half a cup of your Epsom salt. That balances the pH level in your water, okay? That is not your healing. That is your balancing in the water, okay? So piping down some of the iodines and some of the alkalines and some of the acid bases that's in the water. That is bringing your water to, and I just started buffering. I seen that. So that's buffering the water out. There you go. It's buffering the water out, making it pH balanced. Then you add your cup of Himalayan salt on there, and that is what is actually your healing. If you're having other issues, make sure that you're putting whatever essential oils in there that you need to address those issues. With lymphatic drainage, that's all you need. So if you're feeling a lot of that swelling and bloating, feeling going on, a lot of that going on in the arms and the legs, extremities, make sure you're addressing those, okay? Especially around the ankles issues. I'm picking up on a lot of like high cholesterol, a lot of high blood pressure issues, and a lot of sugar issues, okay? Those are the three main things that I'm picking up on that is causing a lot of that fluid buildup, okay? It may be affecting your neuro system. You may be feeling some tingling in the head, the crown chakra area, some tingling in the hands and the feet area as well. That just means that you need to drain that fluid. You need to purge. Purge that fluid out of you, replenish the water back in you, okay? You need to be at least at the minimum. If you're getting that lymph node swelling, you need to be doing at least one spiritual bath every 24 hours to drain that. Then you can kind of regulate from there. You know, once you start feeling a lot of that bloating, a lot of that swelling piping back up, you can go back in there and do your spiritual baths and set it how it works for your body. Okay? So that's what I was picking up on, fam. Astronomically, let's hit and see what's going on here in the Astros. Because we are coming out, oh goodness, I'm stuck. We are coming out of the Mercury retrograde. Okay, so you may be feeling, having a little bit of flux in that energy, like I said. You're coming out of the retrograde. We're coming into a lot of that heavy fire Aries energy, okay? Because that moon is moving into the Aries, okay? We just came out of at the first of the month, that full moon in Virgo. So it's time for us to come out of our shell, come out of hiding, collective, okay? We got to get out of our shell. We got to get out of our hiding, okay? That, you know, we've done the shadow work. We've done the soul searching. We found the evidence we need, what we need to push forward on. Now it's time to take action. Put the fire behind it, okay? So just reflect back over that tapestry that you've woven during that particular time doing your shadow work. All right. You may be witnessing a lot of things starting to align. Like I said, some of the things you're working on, some of those things are starting to align. Confirmation. Okay, this is having to do with self, nobody on the exterior. This is independently for self, okay? This is your independent journey, nobody else's collective, okay? So there's no right or wrong way. It's only suitable for you, okay? You may feel this on a personal level, a social level, and you may even see it happening globally. Depending, they didn't want me to get that out. Depending on how deep you dove during that phase that we were going through, okay? You may see some of your moods, your decisions, and your perspective start shifting around, collective, okay? So we're going through that planetary transit. There's a lot of influx energy that we're going to be embodying. So I'm just going to touch on those a little bit because we are starting to transit into Mars, which is running into that Gemini energy. So there's a lot of communication going on there. However, collective, you got to be able to adapt to that communication, okay? Know how to transit through the energy. You may feel like a burst of energy just out of nowhere. That's that Gemini energy. What's up, Dot? I said, let me see if I could catch her on a weekend. Because I know you be running in buses during the week, okay? So you may be having a lot of that communication burst, creative ideals, just wanting to just shout out at you, collective, okay? Make sure you're balancing that energy because you don't want that scattered brain energy, okay? Make sure you're writing down those ideals, notating what's coming to mind, you know, so you're not sitting there doing the overcycling, the overthinking, okay? The reason why I say this, you need that organization going on for that particular reason, because if not, you're going to go into an energetic overload, okay? So you don't want to get yourself caught back up on that hamster wheel and in that cycle, okay? You don't want that energy scattered. Put it on a piece of paper in front of you. Make your checklist. Be Santa Claus with yourself. Go down your checklist, collective, okay? All right, then we're going to be ruling into what shapes our responsibilities, which is that Saturn energy, okay? Big Daddy Saturn is in the house. And right now, it's currently in our Pisces energy. Okay, this is going to blend the discipline, okay, with that water placement. You're going to start grounding out your dreams. Everything that you are pulling from that crown, you're going to pull it down. You're actually going to grab a hold of it, collective. Okay, this is giving you the tangible. So now that you have got it out of the mind on the paper, you know what's in front of you to reach those goals. Now you're actually pulling those goals in to actually put them to work, put them to place. Big Daddy Saturn is going to push you to do that, okay? So listen to your intuition and what you are hearing Spirit say to you in that mind's eye and speak to you. Do not, collective, I will say it once again, do not allow that little bit of doubt or fear creep in. Okay, because we don't want you in that emotions. You got to be very generous with that emotional feeling and applying your feelings and your emotions to your goals. Okay, because we already been through that through retrograde. What we did not want, we had to let go of. What we no longer was good for us, was not for our highest good, we had to let go of it, collective, okay? So you took that responsibility. You done your shadow work. You've done some, gold seeking and where you needed to be. It's okay to introspect, but don't dwell on it, okay? That's key. It's key, okay? This is a pivotal point right now in what's going to tweak your goals, okay? Because you've got the overall picture. Now you're just tweaking it, collective, okay? All right, then we're going to run into Jupiter. We're going to do a little dance with the Jupiter, and that's in our Taurus energy. There you go. There's your boss lady, your boss daddy mode, okay? So are y'all ready, collective? Are we ready? Jupiter is setting the stage for us. We're ready to expand. Grab the bull by the horns and go at it, okay? So embrace that energy. Ground out that big Taurus energy, okay? Blend it through your growth and your stability, particular when it comes to your matters of abundance, your wealth, your personal values, your assess in your relationships, who you are going to be in relationships with. This could be business, family, personal, etc. Okay? Nurture those relationships, okay, with that material possession, but also with that mindset of gratitude. Make sure you're giving back that gratitude for those relationships, people that's helped you along your way in your journey. Align with those. You've planted your seeds for the future. Now it's time for them to grow, collective, okay? This is embracing your long-term aspirations, not short-term goals, long-term. Okay, then we're going to walk straight into that Venus power, which rules relationships altogether. And Big Pa Leo is in the house. The lion is roaring, okay? He's in the spotlight, collective. We're going to amplify those emotions. What we desire and what we are seeking, collective, we are going to speak those. Let that big Leo voice out. Now that you've done what you needed to do with your shadow work, you've done what you needed to do to set your personal goals. You've done what you needed to do to keep from overthinking and staying in line and staying grounded as you're reaching those goals. Now that you've got the bull by the horns, grab a hold of that bull with that big Leo voice and shout it to the skies. This is what I want. This is what I am driven for. This is what I'm obtaining. And collective, speak it into existence. Okay? Balance out your expression and what you want in your partnerships, but also look at that creative, loving center stage that you have embraced, that you have set forth for yourself, collective. You have done this. If anybody else in your life does not tell you they're proud of you, Tab will tell you, I'm proud of you, fam, okay? You got to balance that out. Show yourself appreciation. Appreciate yourself for the hard work and due diligence that you put in. Show the loyalty back, collective, that has been given to you, okay? So it's important to balance that enjoy life pleasure as well as maintaining that integrity. So y'all know what I always say. My dog is loyal. However, that dog is still an animal, just like we are, collective. No matter how loyal a person is in your life, when it comes to survival and safety and security, you need to check that integrity. Also with yourself. Because you're only going to get back what you're given, collective. So if you stand on loyalty, just remember, when it comes to survival mode, that same hand that fed you may be very well the same hand that bites you, okay? So make sure whoever you are embracing as you're growing and you're expanding, collective, is going to not have just that in loyalty. They're going to have that integrity that you're looking for, okay? You got to make sure the two are balanced. Work on a little bit of that self-esteem and your confidence and rationalize the dynamics and foster in the healthy exchange, like I just said. If you're expressing that you want somebody that's going to be loyal, somebody that's going to have that integrity, that's going to have your back at 100 at whatever you're doing, collective, you got to make sure that you're putting that same energy out. Okay? So the effects of the retrograde is bringing that communication that's been delayed into introspection. That's the reason why Big Daddy Leo is grabbing a hold of that Jupiter energy. Okay, during this phase, you may feel like you're misunderstood. That could arise. Beware of it. But this is just offering a chance for you to go in, like I said, and revisit and retrospect and tweak those goals, collective, okay? So just step back from whatever it is. When you feel like something is a little bit off, just step back, retrospect. Are you falling back into that same mindset? Or is it somebody around you falling into that mindset that's pulling on you? Or do you need to tweak something in your goals that's going to better work for you that you might not have thought of whenever you set them to begin with, okay? So make sure that you're getting the insight. If you step back and take a look and you just can't quite put your finger on it, collective, find that trusted person to run those thoughts process through. Don't get caught in your head again, okay? Because Uranus is going to shake up that status quo. It's going to erect that nature, and this is currently also in that Taurus energy. So it's going to redefine and make you sit there and stabilize what you are envisioning, okay? The planets are evolving, and you're breaking free from those old patterns. So be very mindful, collective. Be very mindful. Because majority of the time, and Tab will say this, what you're going to do is find yourself repeating old patterns instead of tweaking the goals. You're going back into old patterns because it's a comfort zone, okay? So especially those related to your financial systems, your environmental issues. Pay very close attention, collective. All right? Be open-minded, okay? Now, when it comes to your dreams and through transitioning through those dreams, you're going to find that dreamy Neptune energy. Neptune is ruled by Pisces. This is the home sign. It doesn't change, collective. It's a stock. It's a stock. Neptune is stuck with the Pisces energy, okay? So this is going to heighten your intuition. It's going to heighten your imagination. But it's also going to start that focus, all right? So this permeates throughout our life, so make sure that you are being aware that that Pisces energy is stuck to that Neptune energy. You have the right to dream, collective, but don't get caught in the fantasy world, okay? Navigate through the deceptions and the appearances of what's being put out there in front of you. Don't allow it to confuse you. Do the spiritual exploration that you need to do to make sure you stay grounded, okay? Pluto is putting us into the planet of transformation, which is slowly moving through Aquarius. All right, this is inviting that social change to rethink your power, the demand. They don't want me to say it. The dramatics and the collective responsibility. Okay, so it's going to push you towards that equality and that community focused effort. So it's going to put you giving back to your community. Whatever you're growing, whatever you're doing, collective. We are a lot of times humanitarians. We're called to serve our brothers and sisters. So this is going to embrace your status quo. Where do you find yourself in society? Okay? So understanding and navigating the past with greater awareness. Make sure you're guided both by the mirror effect as well as reflecting internally and externally on experiences. The periods of change is going to be reflecting, so harness those energies that are at play and foster them to grow and transform collective throughout your life. Okay? So just a quick little astrology overview and where we're sitting right now coming out of retrograde, which I think ends completely on the 23rd. We are on right now March the 21st. So we're going to give you the total overview for today, which Mars forms is terrain in Jupiter today, while Saturn begins forming sextile in Pluto. I know that gets a little confusing for those that's not really into astrology, but just check your chart. And this is going to be in completion next week. So it's going to stir up an extraordinary levels of energy, optimistic and dramatic increased peace for transformation and change. This moon arrives in Taurus before midnight tonight and forms and squares up with Pluto. So you're going to have that Taurus energy. You're going to have that Pisces energy. You're going to have to be able to differentiate the both, especially if you're working on a business growth, growing your family, changing locations. You're really going to have to pay attention, collective, okay? Because you got to realize what's the real and what's the fantasy, okay? So that is going to be setting the tone, and it's going to be a profound transformation. Today's challenge is matching the energy levels, enthusiastic, and do it clearly. Determine the sense of direction. Like I said, it's going to determine which way you move from here on out. These are not easy environments to merge effectively, but it contains a spin out of quiet control quickly. So grab, like I said, grab that bull by the horns. All right. In essence, the lid is off and we need to maintain focus for long range goals. All right. While Taurus moon doesn't offer some help to keep us grounded, is offering the help to keep us grounded, we must apply our individual awareness to what we ultimately want and accomplish as we simply find ourselves overwhelmed. So don't spin out of control with that Pisces energy, okay? All right, it's divine timing. Thank you. All right, so collective. Get y'all back up here. I really just had a brand new stick of Palo Santo that's disappeared. Okay, let me grab another one. Let me grab another one. I guess I got Palo Santo walking off. All right, so let's go ahead and tap in and get our prayer. It's 22:22 on the time as I looked up, collective. Collective, somebody said they want you to be a bad girl. Okay, what's going on here? What? Don't get mad, just be a bad girl. Okay. Look, don't start, okay? Don't start no mess. There won't be no mess, all right, collective? Let's get that prayer. Get y'all cleansed out here. Get y'all cleansed out. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, Most High God, we call back all our power at this time, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, and spiritually. Any negative energy sent my way or to collect us way, meant to hurt, harm, block, blind us, deceive us, backstab us, betray us, manipulate us, or finesse us. We rebuke this energy by calling karmic justice. Place them on the scales to be balanced out at your will and your discretion. We ask you to transmute the energy, send it through the sacred blood, cleanse and purify it, bring it back to the overall collective to raise our vibration to get us closer to you, Father God. My beloved ancestors of the Great White Light, my legion of angels of walk with me, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit, most divine high God, do please come on in the house, guide, lead, and protect me and my warriors. As I channel this message, give a clear and concise message is what we need to know. Help us apply it to our lives, our hearts, souls, and minds. Keep us aligned in your will and not in your way. And Father, we give you the praise and glory for us for your uplifting kingdom. Amen, amen, amen. All right. What's up, my G? What's that? All right, let's get us some Uno cards and see what those numbers are. Look, 87 may be significant, collective. 78 may be significant, okay? This is a new start, okay? You're being stopped right in your tracks. Stop, collective. Stop. Look and listen. You might not know what you're missing. All right, now. All right. Let's get it. Give me the Uno numbers for the collective, for the message, please. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what do we have for the collective? Let's get it. Uno numbers, please. Whoa. Let's try that again. All right, one more time. Spirit said one more time. We're going to go one more time. Anything else here? Anything else for the body? Anything else for the body? All right, 266. I'm seeing 266 off the jump. 266. Let me get y'all that number real quick. 266. 266. 266. Choose you, collective. Make yourself happy. You are being guided to make your happiness a priority today. Take control over your joy actively. Choose yourself at this moment. Listen to your favorite music. Express yourself creatively and perform an act of kindness. I like. 411, the information's coming in, collective. All right, let's see what else we got here. 66. You may be seeing 666. You may be seeing 111. This has to do with your destiny. You may be seeing 911. Ooh, wee. Wow. 22 may be significant. 39 may be significant. 48 may be significant. Like I said, 78. I'm getting the 6 heavy Gemini energy. Somebody may be trying to run and hide here. What's going on here, collective? Where you going? Come back here. You may be seeing 202. 234. Okay. Somebody needs to say something, collective. I don't know what number you been seeing there, Miss Dot. What number you been seeing, boo? Huh. Okay, let's get us a spirit animal. Give me a spirit animal for the collective, please. I seen the dragon. The jaguar with the growth, okay? Something you're growing is transitioning. There's that line, okay? You're having control over your manifestations. Know that you are in control of what your manifestations are, collective. Persevere, push through, okay? Look at that. Confirmation. Let's get it. Spirit animals for my collective. Spirit animals. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah, look. Oh, look. I told you, look. You're enduring, baby. You done freed yourself with the horse energy, okay? Somebody may have badger or horse as their native sign. Yeah, you remain that mystery, baby. You can't what confirmation. You remained a mystery. You stayed calm. And you showed yourself that love. Look at that. Oh, I got chills. Come through, Spirit. All right, now. All right. Let's see. Let's get a few box here. What do we have? All right, Spirit said that's it. All right. Cancer energy, okay. You may have Cancer in the moon, 4th house. It does rule the 4th house. 20. Uranus may be significant. Philosophy, okay. Something to do with the 9th house. Sag energy. This has to do with your morals, okay. All right. And how you love, okay, with the dove energy. Okay, you've been renewed, collective. Okay, there's that Cancer crab again. Okay. There's the big Leo energy. The number 5, number 6. Something is being harmonized, collective. When it comes to your cognition. Yeah, things is, your cognitive mind is ordered. It's processing things in order now. It's not so clustered, okay? That's what I'm hearing. Okay? With that Capricorn energy. 25, air. 23, fire. 14, moon energy. Something was enlightened to you. Okay, this may have to do with justice or a Libra. 211. Something's being balanced out, possibly with an Aquarius or within that Aquarius energy. Okay, this has to do with Venus. That's okay. That has to do with the heart's desires. Okay, something's being communicated. Okay, possibly to a Virgo or you're a Virgo. Okay, Somebody's getting some wisdom, okay, about this Aries energy, okay? Falcons may be significant. Yay, yay. I like it. All right, let's start off here. We're going to pull the overall energy from our cosmic oracles. Let's get it, collective. From the cosmic oracles, what do you have for the collective? Give me the overall energy. Courageous, baby. Courageous. I told you, you're being courageous, collective. You're moving forward bravely, okay? Somebody might be standing on the cliff right now. Overlooking the cliff. Do I jump? Do I not? Do I jump? Do I not? Give me one more. Give me one more. Look. And people are observing you, baby. Somebody may want an opportunity. They're waiting for that opportunity, okay? To make you happy. Look at that. They want to create and flip this hope that you had. Because you've completed something, collective, okay? All right, let's roadmap it. We're using the roadmap deck. See what it is here. Let's talk about it. Give me the energy. What's the plot? What's the plot? What's the scheme? What's the plan? What's going on with the collective? Look, deception. You gotta be kidding me. Look, somebody coming here playing games trying to deceive you, collective. What's going on? What? Yeah, look. It's about to blow up. Oh, Lord, not already. Give me the message. Come through, Spirit. You ain't in communication with nobody, baby. Look. Somebody's got a bunch of unsent messages. Yup. 79 may be significant, collective. You struggling? What you struggling for, boo? Come on now. What's with the unsent messages? Yeah, somebody's concerned. They concerned about you, collective. But you don't owe them shit. They worried about how you doing, collective. But you don't owe these people nothing. You done put them in the blender. You done grinding them up. Hung that meat out to dry, baby. You said, I'm done with it, okay? Somebody trying to remote view you? What? What's going on here? The gamer. Playing the game. And it's on playing right now, Fantasia. Ain't nobody gonna beg you. Somebody wanted you to beg them, Colette. Oh. Yeah, I got a hair. Hold up. Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah, you changed, Colette. 777, you changed. You said, I ain't even trying to be holier than thou. But one thing I ain't going to do is be a revolving door. I am not going to be a revolving door. You know you ain't perfect, collective. You said, I know I ain't perfect. But one thing I ain't is a revolving door, okay? Let's go. Somebody wanting you to beg them. Come on now. What? Yeah. Look, they can't let you go, collective. All they could do is just ghost you. And then now they love sick. Now they love sick. Well, they the ones that want you to beg them. They ain't answering your messages, collective. They the ones want to know how you doing. But you don't owe them an explanation, okay? Lord, come on through. Somebody actually might be sick. You may be feeling nauseous, collective. Yeah. As I said it, look. As I said it. Somebody got a hold of something that's bitter, baby. Somebody done some magic on. They put something in somebody's drink. They mix something up. They done some magic here to try to get rid of somebody. Who is this? Who is this? Tried to get rid of you. I look at that as Ace of Pentacles collective. But this Ace of Pentacles ain't worth shit. This Ace of Pentacles is a blocking pentacle. Somebody mixed up something to try to get rid of somebody to block them. This was an imposter. Look, the landlord, y'all. Yo, what? Oh, Lord, what the heck is going on, Collector? Look, you said no thank you, that shit stank. You realize somebody was a bullshit artist. Collector. What's up, Melissa? Yeah. Somebody thought you was one of them pop it in the microwave hot and ready meal, baby. Yeah. Look, but this person didn't even know how to stand up for themselves, collective. Look, I'm telling you, you set the stage for them, but they didn't know how to stand up for themselves, collective. And you too protected for somebody to come in and try to control your home, collective. Somebody tried to control you in your home, thinking you were a revolving door. All right, let's go. I ain't too proud to be. Look, I'm telling you, somebody was giving choices. Is all kinds of medicine. What you want? What you want? The landlord said, what you want? What you want? Which one you want, Collector? You want to take all these little minor doses? You want to go get high? What you want to do? The landlord said, what you want to do? The landlord said, I'm trolling you. The devil said he trolling you, baby. And look, Big Mama done glowed up, baby. Come through, Spirit. You done glowed up, all right now. Who is this troll over here? Landlord, the devil trolling you over here. What's he wanting? He just want to sit there. He want to slurp his chocolate milkshake up in your palm, baby. All that milkshake bring the buzz to the yard. Collector. Duck, goose, baby. Somebody was gaslighting the hell out of you. Until they made you sick because you realized this person was a catfish, baby. You realized that was a catfish. You said, yeah, okay, you just trying to catfish me. Let me sit over here and be calm for a minute. Let me just chill out a second. Hold on a second. Somebody might be chewing their nail, biting their nails right now. What'd I do? I done got caught. Being a grown man, looking like a grown man playing kitty toys. Lord of mercy, Colette. I told you guys, look, they got anxiety now, because look. This shit's already been played out with you, Colette. If you said, I don't want that bag of shit. Look, you done mapped it out. You already put it all together, Colette. You knew the damn plot they put on you. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on. They put a damn plot on you. They try to write out a blueprint of your life. I don't know what else is here. Look. Guns N' Roses may be significant, collective, okay? Yep. Somebody on the south side. You yanked the cord, baby. You yanked the cord on the zombie. You said, you ain't playing over here, cuz. No, sir, ma'am. You infected. No. They tried to tell you this was a conspiracy theory, collective. until the bomb went off on this car right here. Till the bomb went off on this car because somebody was using that hybrid, them chemicals to coat, Collector. They were using them chemicals to coat. Yeah, but see, you came in here and you changed up things, Collector. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you played somebody at their own game. Look at that. Yeah, they tried to juice you up with this needle right here. Look. Have your dog, your comfort pad over here in reverse so they couldn't see what was going on with you. But you packaged all of it up and set it right at their front door while they were sitting there hiding in the dark, conflicted. Because, baby, they didn't have no receipts on you. This was the whole cult over here. Going through your browsing history, jacked up, distorted divine masculine. Somebody played too much, baby. Yeah, somebody took a trip, baby. Somebody took a trip. Somebody stays up all night, Collective. They were up all night tripping. Lay off them drugs, Collective. Hey, lay off them drugs. You want to be up all night. Danny may be significant. Her name Danny. Let's go, Collector. Yeah. And they were trying to shoot their shot with you after you done glowed up. They wanted to come back around and move in with you. While they were sitting there they were trying to tell you all these lies. Pinocchio's growing like crazy. Because, look, they were out here deceiving you like crazy, Collector. They were just out here chasing the money. That's it. Chasing the money, chasing the thrill, chasing the next high. Yo. You said you ain't coming in here. Somebody green card done ran out, Collector. Now they scared. They already know what they're guilty of. You shouldn't have cheated, Collective. Look, they shouldn't have cheated. Yeah, they tried to kill you. Yeah, they tried to get rid of all the evidence, baby. They tried to put it in the head. Yeah, once you cut that cord, baby, you had this person over here, all kinds of anxiety. These people are infected, baby. This is a hole in the road. I'm telling you, somebody's gonna have to fix their tire. Somebody gonna hit this pothole. Yeah, they ain't going to the festival, baby. The gamer. Yeah, this man that act like a child. Baby, your bed broke. You can't come play in this bed no more. You broke it. Now you got anxiety because you been up all night. You tripping so bad you seeing 3 people instead of 1. What's going on, Collector? What is going on? Look, the LARPer, baby, the LARPer. I told you, look, he been up all night. All night on the phone looking for you. Yeah, you, Ma. Somebody might call you Ma, I don't know. Look, flipping through the channels, steadily eating them shrooms, baby. And I told you said, I don't owe you shit, Divine Masculine. I don't owe you nothing. You came in here gaslighting me, bringing me all these packages, talking about, I'm going to surprise you. And bitch didn't ever show up, just a catfish. Glenn. That's the reason why you said I might as well have cheated. Glenn, I hear you. Oh, don't ever put your eggs all in one basket, okay? Yeah. Woo! let's get to tarot. Breathe, tab. Breathe. Two of Wands, Six of Pentacles, baby. Somebody's planning, baby. Somebody may be traveling. Somebody may be getting a new job. They making plans, okay? Woo, me. They want a new start, collected. I seen that Ace of Wands. The Queen of Wands want to come back to you. Who is the Queen of Wands? The Queen of Wands is in the Five of Swords. What's going on, collected? She said, I see you an angel. Sent from heaven. They want to fight with you. They want to fight with the angel, y'all. They want to fight with the angel. Because you left them in the cold. Yeah, baby. Getting the message. What's the message? Give me that tarot. Look, Two of Swords, they said, look. I'm not going to block. I'm not going to style you no more, okay? Look, I've got the foresight now. Come on now. I know where my generational wealth is. Come on, let's close this cycle. Come on now, the Hierophant's here with the Ace of Pentacles. Come on, close the cycle. What are you over there crying and whining about? What you crying and whining about? All your missed opportunities of the past? You gonna sit there and stay in your feelings about the past? Collector. Come on now. Somebody regret, baby. There they are. Yeah. Coming up against you, baby. Somebody come up against you. They regret. Ever. Say, I'll never come up against the collective again. They got smacked with that tower, fam. Woo, Lord. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Tell me about this tower that they got smacked with. Ooh, the moon, baby. The moon. Yeah, baby. Somebody got smacked with their own deception. They deceived themselves. They deceived themselves, collector. Tell me about the moon energy. Yeah, somebody don't even know what makes them happy, man. Somebody is just obsessed with watching you collect us. This is somebody that's not spiritual. Look, the devil. The Queen of Cups, the devil. This is somebody that's not even spiritual, baby. And they enjoy watching you. You grow and create things, okay? Tell me about this Page of Cups. Go on in there. Why they watching? What you watching for? Let me blow that little fishy a kiss. Ooh, tell me about the Page of Cups. Ooh, Lord. Somebody is trying to hide. All right, collector, this is what I'm getting. This person had a King of Wands in their life. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Somebody that was a leader. This person's trying not to remember everything you told them, collector. This person, I don't know if y'all have ever done this, like a good memory or a bad memory. You'll put it in the back of your mind. And you're like, I don't really want to think about that right now. That's what this person's doing. This person's hearing you. This person's hearing you. Telling them that they need to balance their priorities. That they're being weak and insecure. They're hearing you say this. You're a leader. You've told this person this. And they pushing it to the back of their mind like, Somebody's juggling their life, baby. Give me the Two of Pentacles. Give me the Two of Pentacles. Because you done told them, collective. They deceiving themselves. I'm telling you, they're going to miss this opportunity, baby. Somebody's skeptical. They in a negative mindset when it comes to the better days ahead. They don't see better days ahead, collective. Somebody wants to stay in that trauma-filled area. And you over here like, I'm living my best life. Hey, you already got your ace because you ain't worried about it. You moved on past your trauma, collective. Straight into your Nine of Pentacles. You moved on past your trauma. You left this Knight of Swords in the dust, baby. Somebody was out of control. Somebody was trying to bully you, baby. Trying to overload you and overwork you. Somebody was abusing their authority, baby, okay? I'm telling you. Somebody was abusing their authority. Somebody done got themselves trapped. Who's this King of Wands? The thief, the one that was deceiving you. Somebody, man, I can't, y'all. Somebody's gonna have to balance this out and pay you what you worked. Somebody has worked somebody to death and has not paid them collective. Somebody owes somebody. That's what I'm picking up on. You put in the work, collective, confirmation. And you actually earned overtime and they're not paying you. That's what I'm picking up. Somebody owes you some money. I'm telling you, the star. Go ahead and plan, baby. Go ahead and plan. You're planning on traveling anyways. You're planning on moving away from this. Because somebody abused their authority. They overworked you and they didn't even pay you like they're supposed to, collective. I don't know who this is, but you better make them pay you your dues. This star got her boobs all hanging out. What's going on, y'all? Look, King of Cups, I'm telling you. Work your magic, baby. The sun's here. Hey, the sun's here illuminating the devil. I'm telling you. Somebody owes you money and they ain't paid you. Tell them they better cash out that check. They better shit it or something. Do you need the number to EEOC? The labor union? Do you need that number? Hit me up by the email, okay? I'm just saying. Because somebody owes you money, boo. It's time for them to pay up. Your partner said, hey, look. Your partner said this is your new start. Giving you the mental clarity, okay? Being honest with you, I'm just telling you. Tell me about the King of Swords. Use that logical mind, baby. Use that logical mind. You might need to think about it, okay? And because somebody's really confident and grounded. They're confident and grounded. And they're helping you protect this pinnacle, baby, because they love you. Because they got love for you, baby. Look, the hermit. The hermit said, look, this is justice, baby. This is justice. Yeah, somebody acting the fool, baby. Somebody trying to take all your damn money, trying to make you leave. I'm telling you. They started this. They started this. Collective. And now they regret it. Somebody had a scandal going on here, fam. Mm-mm. They had friends involved, but they disappeared. They had friends involved in the estate, but they disappeared. Who? Eight of Pentacles? Yeah. This is on your new job, boo. This has to do with your new job. Look, and that's the truth. That is the truth. The Lovers. Who's the Lovers? Who's this? Who's this a partner with? Look, they talking to the lover about it. Hey, Tanika, boo. They talking to their partner about it. But they don't even realize their partner is the one that deceived them. Their partner is the one that put 10 swords in them. The partner is the one that caused the trauma to the Emperor. Yeah. When it come to coming together with you, collective, yeah. It was their partner that caused the problem. Tell me about this partner. I might have to get another deck, y'all. The partner's trying to hold on to them, collective. So this is what I'm getting. Whoever this is, they were supposed to come in partnership with you, but collective, they didn't. They went over here, and then they ain't even getting paid for the work that they're doing, collective. They're being deceived by the same people that work with them. And then they're trying to hold on to them. Why are they trying to hold on to them? Somebody is really trying to keep somebody sick, baby. They don't want them to heal. They got them doing things they shouldn't be doing. There ain't no love in this situation, baby. There's a lot of charm, but no love. I told you this is a catfisher. There's absolutely no love in this situation whatsoever. 411 information. Right there it is. There's no love when it comes to this Knight of Wands. It's all charm. It's all charm. It's straight catfish energy. Somebody got catfished bad. Yep, in your community. Six of Pentacles. You just being honest, okay? Tell me this, Queen of Swords. Your hard work's going to pay off, collective. Just know your hard work's going to pay off. You cultivated this. This is a part of your destiny. Luck is on your side. They'll learn. They'll learn, collective. What are they learning? What are they learning with the Three of Pentacles? That it don't make them happy. You tell them, you ain't going to be happy over there. I told you, you told them, collective. Now they're over here trying to figure out what they need to hold on to, what they need to let go of, what makes them happy, what don't make them happy, and where they need to go on their journey. What I tell you, I felt that energy. The High Priestess. They're trying to listen to their intuition, but they in their head about it. They in their head about it. They want to make a swift move when it comes to their Two of Cups towards their King of Pentacles. But they keep judging this wrong, collective. They keep judging this wrong. Somebody keeps self-sacrificing themselves over and over again. They're not looking at it from the broader perspective. They don't see victory. Somebody has such a negative mindset. They can't see victory. All they see is conflict. And then you got the mother over here in her chair ready to roll out, son. Ready to go. Like, what is you waiting on? What are we doing here? Quit letting out these people catfish you, boo. Come on now. It's time to roll out. Roll out. Let's go. We got to go get that pinnacle. We got to go get that pinnacle. What you waiting on? Get in the car. Somebody just dragging ass and they feet, baby. Oh, Lord. Hey, Share Bear. I'm telling you, man. Woo, baby. Somebody having it rough. Oh, Lord. Somebody gonna keep calling you, Collective. Look, Queen of Pentacles, I'm telling you, they want to bring this Two of Cups to you. They gonna keep calling you. They're gonna keep blowing up your phone. But you ain't in your Queen of Cups. You in your Queen of Swords. And now they all in their feelings. When you tried to tell them, Collective. Hard heads makes the soft behind, okay? All right, then. I'm telling you. Boy, this Leo feel like he been stabbed in the back, beat to death, toe up, TNT, and you completed 2 cycles, baby. It's been eliminated, that betrayal. They sacrificed that. Maybe they cut that on out. Trim that fat. Hey, hey. He said, I want you. I need you. Look, that's the truth. He said, look, I need you. You are my world. Come on now. What is you doing? Look, it's been revealed. It's revelations here, baby, on the table. Work your magic, Collective. Work your magic when I tell you. When I tell you, that Leo energy's got to come out. Don't sit there and let it defeat you. Speak your truth. Collective, work your magic. Yo, come on now. Get out of your head, King of Cups. Get out of your head. You got the wisdom you need. The Hierophant's here. The High Priestess. Your star. Look, right here. All right here. All you got to do is get out of your head, boss. What is you doing? Stop calling if you don't want. Man, I'm going to tell y'all something. I put it on my, I think it's on my TikTok. I'm telling you. It's of a girl. She's holding a sign that says, quit disturbing women that you ain't ready for. Quit waking them up if you ain't ready. If you ain't ready to get in that boss energy, sit down, sir, ma'am. Okay? If you confused, stay confused. But stay out of other people's energy until you figure out what you want. All right, let's go. Tell me about, why is the King of Swords in his head over here trapped up? Give me some more. Because he knows the truth. He knows the action that needs to take place. He knows what he needs to do. Well, what's going on with the High Priestess over here? The star. Celebrating. You celebrating life, baby. Why he over here knows the truth, knows what he need to do, trapped in his head on what kind of action he need to take. You over here like, I'm living my best life. Making plans for your future, baby. You're like, the world is my oyster. And look, the devil pops out. What the devil got to do? What the devil want? Why he come knocking on your door? Why you over here trying to celebrate? Because he wants you to self-sabotage. He wants you to sabotage this. He wants you to stay in your head. Don't you be in your head, collector. Don't y'all be in your head, collector. I'm telling you, celebrate. I don't care if you ain't got but 2 nickels to run together. You celebrate. Rub your nickels together, okay? Don't let the devil come in here and try to get you caught up with these illusions. I'm telling y'all, don't y'all do it. How's these two going to come together? By Tower, Scorpio. Heavy Scorpio. I'm here. Meet me on the dot side. What's up, Rainbow Warrior? Somebody likes your dark humor, collector. Somebody likes your dark humor. Mm-hmm. But the tower is what's going to transform it. The tower is what's going to transform this energy, that Pisces energy. King of Swords. Tell me who the King of Swords is to you. That's the one that's holding on to you strong, baby. Waiting on you to make action. What's the question? He said, what's the question? You got a question? Look, the King of Swords said, you got a question? I'm stable. I'm secure. I got courage to speak it. I'll tell you what you want to know. Tell me, I want some more. Give me some more on this King of Swords. Who is this King of Swords? I like him. Give me the King of Swords. He said, look, I'm just out here working, baby. I'm putting in my work. I'm very detailed about what I do. Yeah, I'm your justice. Hey, come through, big Leo. King of Swords. Hey, look, I like it. Somebody's got heavy Libra and heavy Leo in their chart. They grounded, though. They're very grounded. But somebody's got a significant Libra and Leo placement. Tell me about the justice they're going to bring you. Your Empress. They're going to bring you your Empress. Mm-hmm. And it's going to cause a lot of chaos, boo. Ooh-wee. Why is it going to cause chaos? Why is it going to cause... Somebody's going to be overwhelmed when this happens. What's going on here? I told you they overwhelmed. I told you they overwhelmed. Why? Why the Empress overwhelmed? Why has this got you messed up over here, boo? Because you're finally believing in your powers. You finally believing in your manifestations. You realize who you were, collective. You finally believing in your look, I told you. You finally believing in your manifestations, baby. Are you ready to go now? You's like, yeah, let's ride out. I told you. It's time for victory, baby. I'm telling you, you're very independent. You're a force to be reckoned with. You just got to take that first step. Quit arguing with yourself. You already got the wisdom you need. Okay, work on them goals, collective. You create your opportunity. You got a marriage coming in. You're going to be rewarded. And somebody's going to be fearless and brave and want to work towards building that legacy and that family with you, okay? Don't be down on yourself. It's coming. Speak it into existence, fam. I told my daughter the other day, I said, for the year is up. I'm telling you, I'm manifesting. I am going to find the one that is right for me. God's going to send them. I'm going to find the right one. I'm not going to find them. God's going to find them. He's going to plant them right in front of me. Okay? I said, I'm getting married and I'm moving. I'm leaving. My daughter's like, you just became a grandma. I just became a mom. I'm not ready to have a stepdaddy. I said, I don't care what you want. I'm getting too old for this game. I'm getting too old for this game. I said what I said. I said what I said. All right, Colette. Well, that's what I got for you guys right now. Got anything for me? Somebody said, won't you be mine, baby boy? All right, Colette. All right. I love you guys, too. Look, Colette, I've got some things to do. I'm going to try to get some more cleaned up in my building. Because what I'm trying to do is, I've cleaned out all my stuff, my yard sale stuff. So I'm trying to get it cleaned up so I can get a air and heat and air unit out there. I had one time, but it finally just gave out on me, so I'm gonna have to get another one. And I'm gonna move all my candles and essential oils out there to work on. So I won't have them all this in the office. So hopefully I'm gonna set my goal for by the end of next month. I will have our candles ready and set for ordering, okay? And our essential oils. But that's what I got for you guys. And this afternoon, as long as everything goes good, I've got to run some errands. I will set later on this afternoon or tomorrow for Sunday for a healing day or a healing evening. So I don't know. If I'm not back tonight, it'll be tomorrow. But we will have a game night, so we'll get some of that laughter in here, okay? So let's close out, collective. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, Most High God, thank you for your love, your light, your mercy, and your grace. Thank you most of all for your Son. I thank you for applying this lesson to help us apply it to our hearts, our souls, our minds. Keep us in your will and not in your way. Father, continue working with us on tweaking our goals, increasing our self-value, our self-worth, recognizing that the manifestation powers that we withhold is within ourselves. Look for you for guidance to our ancestors, to our spiritual team. Shout out to them for being there with us through this Mercury retrograde as we're coming tenfold out of it. Anything that does not uplift us for our higher good, we ask that it be released. Anything that is meant for us, we call it in 7 times tenfold. Lift us up, guide us on our journey, keeping us in our will, in your will, and not in your way, Father. I give you the uplift and praise and glory for us all said and done in your precious holy name. Thank you, amen. All right, fam, I love y'all. I'm out of here. Deuces, peace, love, and light.